referee looks at his watch. Any second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name's Will.
I'm Olly.
We're talking Premier League.
Yep.
Your favourite video. For those that don't know, we go through every single fixture, pull out all the stats, give them to you, so this is what we would be betting on based on the stats. Normally there's three of us. Tom has
still
gone missing in action, MIA.
He'll be back soon, he's just having a little
time out. Yeah,
but
he's too many tips wrong.
He's still sending in his stats though, so
yeah,
he's here in spirit.
Exactly, yeah.
Isn't he?
So as we go through them, let us know in the comments what you're thinking on each game. Some of them we'll pull out as red, won't we?
Right. People have been asking what red means.
What does it mean?
It means there's value.
Great value.
Great value. So, and it's likely to happen, and the odds are good
yeah,
for what
so the
we
stats suggest it, but the odds
don't.
Are better than what you would think.
Or it's just very likely to happen, and it's the odds are still okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of the two.
Alright, let's do it.
Do it.
First game, Cardiff, Brighton. Not the best game to kick us off, but
early kick
bit of value.
Bit of value.
Bit of value, got it down as a red. So
it's good value.
Cardiff have won one game out of 12, which was against Fulham, who are the leakiest team in the league. They've lost 9 of the 12. The only team who've conceded more is Fulham. Brighton are 12th. They've scored in 7 of their last 8 games. The only game they didn't score in was against City. And they won 3 of the last 4 games, 1-0.
Okay.
They're not doing badly. Brighton win against a team who
horrendous
are shit.
Yeah.
3.1.
That is good.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a very likely Brighton win.
I'd probably go double chance, or
you could go double chance
or
on that.
either half, because
yeah,
I reckon. I mean, I haven't got it in front of me, but I reckon double chance will still be like 1.7.
Yeah, if you want to go a bit more conservative, do that. But I think Brighton win 3.1, kick us off to a good start. I think it'll be 1-0.
I like it.
Cool.
Fine. Next, Huddersfield versus West Ham.
Ooh.
So 18th versus 13th. We all know Huddersfield are poo.
Yeah, they are.
They've scored 1 goal in their last 6 home games.
Yeah, so blunt.
Not good.
Not good.
And that was against Fulham, who, like you said, are the leakiest team.
Yeah.
West Ham have lost 2 of the last 6.
Yeah.
So they went through a patch of their unbelievable. For like they beat United, drew with Chelsea, and then capitulated a bit.
Yeah.
But they have just beat Burnley 4-2.
Yeah.
So
confidence should be
back up. Arnautovic is doing well.
Yeah. Causing issues.
So you've got to fancy West Ham here.
Yeah, you can't see Huddersfield scoring that much.
No.
And if West Ham are going to hold Chelsea to a draw and beat United fairly recently, then smash Burnley.
Yeah. You've got
to fancy West Ham.
So West Ham to win is 2.32. That is value, and that is red.
Yeah, 100% red. Away wins. We like the away wins so far. Score?
Yeah. Score 2-0 West Ham.
Cool. Like it.
Nice.
2 reds out of red. So far.
So far, so good.
Next one.
Next one.
Leicester v Burnley. Go on then, you do that one.
Alright, I'll do it.
This is from Tom.
This is Tom's little tip. 10th versus 15th. Leicester obviously still in a bit of a emotional period.
Turmoil.
After what happened with the chairman. But they came through last game against Cardiff, 1-0 win.
Called that.
Did it for the chairman.
Yeah.
So the home team has won the last 4 times these two.
Okay, right.
4 times these two teams have met.
Yeah.
Leicester won 1-0 away at Cardiff last weekend, which was mentioned. They've conceded in 4 of the last 5 games at home.
Oh, so maybe a Leicester win, both teams to score.
Potentially.
Could be a 2-1.
Burnley have lost 3 in a row though, and they've conceded 13.
Yeah.
In that time, so they are.
So you would fancy Leicester?
Absolutely pumped.
Burnley are not having a good season.
No.
15, not good.
The only away win this season was 2-1 against Cardiff.
Yeah, Cardiff are poo.
And they failed to score in half of their away games.
Okay.
So they're not very good away, and they're just not very good this season.
Yeah. So scoring is unlikely. Scoring more than one is really unlikely.
For them. But it doesn't necessarily mean that Leicester won't bang in a few.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So there's been over 2.5 goals scored in 5 of the last 6 games for Burnley.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it was them, it means that they're leaky. So, a red tip here as well, another red.
Yeah, 3 out of 3.
Three, we don't normally
Value
have this
this
many
week.
reds. Is Leicester to win at 1.45.
Yeah.
It's not the highest odds, but for what, you know, for what should happen, that could easily, that's in an acca, boost up the odds a little bit. Or you could go a little bit punchier and go over 2.5 goals, based off the fact there's been over 2.5 goals in 5 of the last 6 games for Burnley. That's 1.92. That isn't red, but probably could happen. Yeah. Score prediction 2-1 2-1 Leicester.
Yeah. Agreed. Next one. Would you believe it?
Another red.
Another red.
Christ.
What a week.
What a week.
So, Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Newcastle 17th. Bournemouth absolutely flying 6th. So, Bournemouth have lost 1 of the last 7, which was to Man United 2-1 in the last minute.
Yeah.
Rashford, after going 1-0 up.
Yeah.
They've won 5 of those 7. 3
Really?
clean sheets in the last 4 games. Newcastle have failed to score in 4 of their last 6 games, and they've lost 5 of their last 6 at home.
But they did win the last game against Watford.
They did win
Which was an upset.
1-0, and that was an upset, yeah. Bournemouth are having a better season. Bournemouth win away again, called 3 away wins so far, 2.67. But the fact that Newcastle haven't been scoring very much.
Don't say to 0.
No, I won't say to 0.
Okay, good.
They've lost 5 of the last 6 at home. Bournemouth won 5 of the last 7. The only one they lost was Man U 2-1 last minute. Bournemouth are going to win it 2.67.
Again,
red.
Safe Olly says either half.
Yeah, fine.
I can see that Bournemouth going 1-0 up and then letting in a crap goal in the last minute and it'd be 1-1.
Yeah,
so
fine.
Either half is probably.
If you want to go conservative, either half again, but I reckon 2-0 Bournemouth.
Okay, right, next we have Southampton versus Watford. Bit of a boring game. Southampton have failed to win their last 7 matches.
Southampton are the most boring team to be a fan
of. They're coming into this off the back of a 6-1 spanking from City last weekend. Having said that, Watford, like we just mentioned, had a shock defeat to Newcastle last weekend, which completely buggered up our acca. But Watford have won 2 of the last 3 games, so that was like potentially a little blip. Yeah. Having said that, I don't see like Southampton are so blunt. Yeah. And Watford haven't been smashing teams away from home, so I don't know how many goals there'll be in this game. There's been under 2.5 goals scored in 7 of the last 8 away games for Watford. Right. And there's been under 2.5 goals scored in the last 4 home matches against Watford. Yeah, in all competitions. Basically, I don't think there's many goals in this game. I found it a little bit of a tricky one to call because for me that could easily be a draw. Yeah. If I had to edge either way, I might go 1-0 Watford win. Yeah. But I'm not confident on that at all. So all I've gone for is under 2.5 goals, 1.71, decent odds, not red, but I do think that's likely to happen. Score prediction 1-1.
Yeah, or 1-0 Watford.
Yeah.
Okay, another one from Tom. Palace versus Tottenham. Another red.
Another red.
So 14th, Palace, Tottenham 4th. Palace have only scored in 1 home game this season, which was a Desmond 2-2 against Arsenal. Both penalties. Yet to win at home. They've conceded at least 2 goals in the last 3 matches. Ooh. Leaky. Spurs have won 6 games away already this season. Only defeat was 2-1 v Watford. They've won 1-0 the last 4 times that the sides have met home and away. So Tom's predicted 1-0 Tottenham win, and it is 1.78 for a Tottenham win, which is pretty good.
And that's red.
And he's even gone correct score. Correct score from Tom. You're joking me. What's happened? It's pilgrimage gone to his head.
Oh, it's gone straight to
Correct score 1-0 Tottenham 8.5. Tom has never done a correct score in his
Ever.
life. But that'll probably come in now.
I reckon it'll be 2-0.
Tottenham win,
2-0 Spurs.
red 1.78. Bang, yeah, I would say 2-0 as well.
Okay, on the score sheet.
Sunday,
Midday.
Liverpool versus Fulham. Red.
Oh my god.
So
that should not be red.
it should be red. Listen to the
I know the
stats.
rationale says it, but every time we've called a to win to nil, in the last maybe like 4 times we've called it, it hasn't come in. And it's been like Southampton
Okay.
scoring against City.
Put this down as a pink, but listen to the rationale first.
I hate that market.
So, Liverpool, one of the most lethal attacks in the league,
Go over 4.5 or over 3.5 then.
versus the worst defence in the league,
Yeah.
officially.
Yeah.
Conceded the most. Liverpool, they've gone a little period of time where they haven't really had their shooting boots on.
No, well, they went like that.
Yeah.
And then now they're like sort of teetering along.
They've only scored more than once in the last 5 games. And that was against Cardiff.
Just his team in the league.
Like, even against Huddersfield, they won 1-0.
Yeah. They were
But defensively, at home, they're the best team in the league. Only conceded 1 goal at home all season. Fulham have failed to score in 3 of the last 4 away. Fulham are not the team who are going to score against Liverpool.
Yeah, but you
They're
said
not.
you said that about Southampton not scoring against City.
Yeah, but I mean, this is even more sure.
Is it?
And they nicked 1 goal. That was unlucky.
But it's still Cardiff nicked a goal against Chelsea.
Liverpool have conceded 1 goal all season at home.
Tell us what
Fulham
you think. Do you think that's risky?
Are not going to score.
It's going to happen. I know.
They can't.
You've just
So
jinxed it.
So you either go Liverpool to win to 0, 1.79,
No.
which I have down as a red,
No, never.
or this is pretty good odds, I think.
Not first.
Yeah, well, yeah,
It's
there wasn't very much value in
Yeah, I
it.
was going to say there's not much value in that game.
So Salah has scored 17 goals in 14 home games. Salah to score first, 3.15. I know we don't normally like going first scorer, we normally go any time, but thought those odds were quite good. I reckon the score is going to be 3 or 4-0 Liverpool.
I reckon you could go over 3.5.
But then what if it's 3-0?
Then it loses.
I think Liverpool are more likely to keep a clean sheet than they are score more than 3. That's the thing.
There's goals in that game.
Goals in that game, none of them for Fulham.
Could be.
Right, next.
Next, Chelsea versus Everton.
Yeah.
So talking of goals, Chelsea have scored at least 2 goals in 9 of their last 11 matches.
On
They
fire.
have their shooting boots on, and it looks like Morata has suddenly woken up.
Yeah.
Bagged a few the other day.
Confidence all throughout the team.
Might that pop in this weekend? Could he pop up again? Who
Could
knows?
actually, would be a good shout.
Chelsea's still undefeated in 11 matches.
Yeah.
Currently in second.
I know, they're doing
Decent.
well. Cruising.
There's been over 2.5 goals scored in Chelsea's last 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been over 2.5 goals scored in 5 of the last 6 away games for Everton.
Right. I see where you're going.
So, the tip is over 2.5 goals.
Yeah.
1.55. Okay. The reason that's not red is because 1.55 for over 2.5 goals isn't really that good. There's not great value, but I do think it will happen. So that's my tip. My other tip could be, if you want to push the boat out a little bit more, Chelsea to win and both teams to score. I could see Everton nicking 1. Score prediction 3-1 Chelsea.
Yeah. I can see 3-1 there.
Right, next we have Arsenal versus Wolves.
Okay.
This one Tom has done. So 5th versus 11th. Arsenal are undefeated in 9 league games and have only lost to City and Chelsea this season.
Arsenal looking good.
They're finally starting to click, I think.
Yeah.
Under Emery. 4 of Arsenal's 6 home games have seen under 2.5 goals though.
Okay. Wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, I didn't think that either. That's shocked me. All of Wolves' away games this season have been under 2.5 goals as well. See where he's going with this.
I see where he's going, but it's not here.
I know.
I see where I thought he was going. Maybe he lost his track.
Wolves have lost 3 on the bounce and have failed to score in 2 of those. Again.
Yeah, under 2.5.
Yeah. In fact, Wolves have only scored 2 goals in their 5 away games.
Okay.
Surprisingly, the tip is not
Under
2.5.
Should be.
Arsenal to win is the tip.
Yeah.
1.55. I think that's pretty good value.
Yeah.
That would go in an acca for me.
Yeah.
I would say that's red. Would you not?
Yeah. I would say that is. I would say that that isn't.
Yeah, I'd go the other way around. That could easily
Well,
happen.
maybe.
No, we're not including
I don't know. Did that happen in the last Arsenal game? Oh, is that tonight? It's tonight.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the tip is Arsenal to win 1.55. The more rogue tip, which has happened a lot this season.
Yeah.
In the league, it's probably happened, I think,
It's happened about 8 times.
8 out of 9 times or something. Draw half time, Arsenal full time. I can see that happening here as well.
Yeah, I could.
Wolves might put up a bit of. Well, Wolves are decent. They
Yeah.
just had a little bit of a shaky moment at the moment. So I could see them,
especially as
causing havoc.
Under 2.5 is sounding likely. Not many goals. Half time probably none.
Yeah.
Second half 1 or 2.
Yeah. And that's what he's gone for. So I like that. Draw half time, Arsenal full time. That would be my tip.
Yeah.
Score prediction 2-0 Arsenal.
Agreed.
0-0 half time, 2-0 Arsenal second half.
Agreed.
Aubameyang and
Lacazette.
Ozil.
Okay.
Called it.
Like it. Last one.
Final game.
Blockbuster.
The big one.
Man City versus Man United.
What's he gone with?
So it's first versus 7th.
Doesn't matter. It's a derby.
That is a big gap.
It's a
There's not
derby.
normally that big
It's
a gap
a derby.
between those two. I know it's a derby.
Anything can happen.
City have scored 33 goals, conceded 4. Kept 9 clean sheets in 11. Scored 12 in 2 games, in their last 2 games. 6-0 against Shakhtar, 6-1 against Southampton.
I've got a stat for you.
They looked unreal against Shakhtar. Literally every single pass was immaculate. Cutting through them, cutting them to bits. They might as well not even have turned up. United have turned a bit of a corner though.
They have.
Just
Digging in deep.
They're digging in deep. They just beat Juve. They've only lost 1 of the last 7 in the league.
And we've turned around from losing positions.
Yeah,
Like
they've got fight. They've got fight.
Yeah.
But they've conceded in all of those games. So they're still letting in goals. Against City, they are fact letting in goals. Mahrez, I just thought this was quite good value because...
Is he going to start?
I think he'll start. He's been starting recently.
Yeah.
He scored 2 in 3 and then he scored again in the Champions League. Looks dangerous. He's like twisting, turning. He's like the old Mahrez. Mahrez anytime, 3.2 is a shout. Score any time, but City win 1.4. It's not the best odds, but
What's both teams to score? That must be better than 1.4. I think both teams will probably score.
don't think it was. Have a look.
It'd be like 1.6 probably.
Let's have a look.
Anyway, while you're looking at that, I've got an unbelievable stat,
Yeah.
which kills me to say as a United fan, but it just shows you.
Saw this.
It just shows you how prolific City are, right?
Yeah.
So since Man United last scored 5 goals in a domestic match, Man City have done it 28 times.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. 28 times.
They're the most dangerous team
God.
maybe that there's ever been.
Both teams score
Seriously.
1.67, don't worry about it.
Both teams score
That's better
1.67.
Then the City win.
Fine.
I think both teams probably will. Like, if they're going to concede a goal against Southampton and still win 6-1, it shows that they do concede.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True. They've only conceded 4 though.
Doesn't matter.
But fine. You either go City win 1.4, both teams to score
And
1.67.
There's definitely going to be a moment.
There'll be drama.
Yeah. There'll either be an offside which wasn't an offside.
Yeah.
There'll be a red card or there'll be a handball.
Like Sterling's penalty. See it?
Yeah.
In Champions League.
There's drama in this match.
There's drama, yeah.
I can't wait to watch it.
But
if United win that, we are back in the game.
It would be such a Mourinho thing to do to win that as well.
Come from the
in
dead.
the worst way.
He's about to get sacked and then now he's suddenly
Like,
beat the benches.
City go 2-0 up in 10
Yeah.
minutes. And then
United
suddenly
win
second
4-2.
half.
Yeah. Pogba scores from 35
Yeah.
yards. Sanchez nicks one.
And Fellaini comes on and just scores a
Shanks
terrible
it.
header. And then they win 3-2. You can see it. But I reckon Mahrez is going to score 3.2.
I reckon United will win 3-2.
I've said 3-1 City.
I've called it 3-2 United.
Cool. That is the Premier League done. Let us know in the comments what you thought. Share this with mates if you want them to win some money.
Get on,
if you think
get
they
on
need
the
some
WhatsApp
help
channel.
with their betting. Or take this link, stick it in your WhatsApp groups actually, because we need some more people signing up.
Yes.
Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.
And
Join the WhatsApp.
Join the WhatsApp
For the
channel.
bets. For links
enhanced.
direct to your phone.
And they're enhanced.
Enhanced odds.
That's the value.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
Cool.
See you
Fingers
later.
crossed. I think we can win some people money this week. It's a
I
good
think so.
week. Lots
Definitely.
of reds. See you later.
See ya.
Now then, is Petke, the referee looks at his watch. And his second now.
Welcome